The area that was to become Manhattan Beach was only an expanse of sand dunes that extended to the shores of Santa Monica Bay inland to what's now Pacific Avenue. Manhattan Beach, incorporated in 1912 with a population of only 600 residents. Originally called Shore Acres, the name Manhattan was chosen on the flip of a coin, a reference to the developer's New York City roots. Beach was added in 1927 at the request of the postmaster. Highland Avenue in 1914. The business section looking north on Manhattan Avenue. Erkley's Cafe in the 1930s.
The girl that I married lived in an apartment up 11th Street. And right down the street on the corner was a place called Erkley's.
The corner of the Strand and Manhattan Beach Boulevard, 1915.
I was born in upstate New York, and my dad moved us out here right after World War II, 1947. He bought a house on the Walk Street, 8th Street, between the railroad tracks and Highland. He bought an older house and the lot next door to it for $8,500.
American Martyrs Catholic Church, 1931. The Manhattan Beach Police Department, 1934.
The graveyard at that time was a time when the city pretty much rolled up the sidewalks and everybody just kind of hunkered down, went to bed, and then waited until the sun came up the next morning.
My name is Bob White, and I've lived in Manhattan Beach since 1959. I formed a band, and we have been the official band of Manhattan Beach, appointed by St. Joan Dontonville in 1975.
I'm pastor of American Martyrs Church and have been here for 38 years and beginning into my 39th year.
My first business was, I was in the pizza business. I owned a chain of pizza places called Zeppi's and also Perry's Pizza. And we had places in Manhattan Beach, Hermosa Beach, Redondo Beach, Venice, and Santa Monica.
Why did I want to raise a family? Got to raise a family somewhere. And he never complained about being here.
I've been in Manhattan Beach teaching for 51 years. I am ever so grateful that I heard about the YEA program, the Young Entrepreneurs. Kids come with an idea, sometimes not a good one. If not a good one, correct it, or sometimes with a good one, and they go through every step of creating a business.
My name is KATHERINE JESTER, and I was born and raised in Manhattan Beach, California. Through the YEA, I started Kat's Cookie Kit, and that's my business that I've been kind of working on.
So I've been with Grunions since 2001. I used to be a bartender there, and then I ended up taking over Grunions in 2010. And the history is like, you know, watching people grow up there. You know, you go in there as a little kid, and then next thing you know, you're having your own kids. It's just awesome.
I'm co-owner of Barsha Wines and Spirit in Manhattan Beach. I grew up in Hawthorne, and Manhattan Beach was the closest beach city.
40 years ago, my grandmother had, she was retired and working part-time in a flower shop. In that space, it was in the space that now I have my business in.
U stands for Your Environment's Wax.
You!
During the pandemic, when the beaches were closed, we had, an overhead in ingredients. Long story short, we started sourcing sustainable ingredients to make soaps, and we made soap that we donated.
I export fruits and vegetables, and so we drop off fruits to neighbors, and so they said you should open a store, and so that's really where we kind of got the idea.
I'm Patrick Panzarella from Manhattan Beach, California, and I work at Cascade & Cascade, which is a real estate team.
Hi, I'm Andrew Stanisic, the owner of Two Guns Espresso here in Manhattan Beach, California.
My name is John ALTAMURA. I have lived in Manhattan Beach since 1967, which would be 53 years.
Hi, my name is Cedric Jones. Originally from Georgia. I'm based right now in Manhattan Beach. I own the absolute best boxing gym in the South Bay, which is called Beastie Gym.
We're all lucky to be interconnected. They're the kind of connections that knit us together as a community, and as long as we keep that knitting going, we're going to have a wonderful sweater at the end of it all.